So what are we talking about? We are talking about Castlevania, the Netflix original series. Season 1 short. And I don't know why they're shortchanging us with this Castlevania. It's not like there's not enough material! Have you looked up the game list for Castlevania? I dare you. Type Castlevania games. We'll see what happens. Go ahead. I'll wait. Castlevania, the Netflix original series, Castlevania, is totally an anime. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. He's got Squall's hair from freaking FF8, right? He looks fucking like Squall with his big old poofy cape that they have to get in every shot. Episode 1 begins in Wallachia. And I know nothing about Castlevania, so this is new to me too. So apparently Castlevania goes down in Wallachia. So in 1455, this girl, Lisa, goes to Dracula's castle and asks Dracula, hey, I heard you got a really sick lab back there. Can I, borrow some shit? And Dracula's like, okay. Flashes to Lisa getting burned at the stake by these religious pieces of shit. And then Dracula heard about that. You really feel for Dracula because from, frankly, Dracula's point of view, fuck you guys. What the fuck, you fucking fucks? Yeah, I'd be pissed too. I'd be pissed. I'd be super pissed. This is his wife, and they are burning Dracula's wife at the stake. She's not even a vampire. She's just a lady who pursues science. He heard about that and is pissed and basically showed up and said, you have 1 year to get the fuck out of here, otherwise I'm going to kill you all. And they didn't listen. So 1 year goes by, and Dracula unleashes the armies of the night upon Wallachia. Go. Episode 1. The way the story is written isn't anything new. It's kind of, you kind of know exactly how this is going to play out, especially if you watch it all in one sitting, like it's a 2-hour movie, like you should, like it should just be released. If you just watch it like that, the story's okay. The dialogue, however, the dialogue's really good. And I was really surprised about how much cussing there actually is. I'm not saying it's bad. What, you fucking don't hear me cuss fucking all the time? Oh, fuck, man. So, when all of a sudden they just started saying the word fuck, especially when they're talking about some guy fucking a sheep, which I was really impressed that they even... Really? Wow. You're just going for it, aren't you? And then, later on you see a demon with a baby in its mouth. So, yeah, they don't give a fuck. And I kind of appreciated that. It took me by surprise the first time I watched it. I've seen it again. Yeah, I like it. I like the cussing. I like the dialogue. I really like the way they characterize Trevor. Trevor Belmont, I really like the way he is portrayed. The fact that he's like the straight man, because he's very monotone in everything that he does. Even when he gets angry, they write Trevor really good. Man, he's got some good lines. I like how down and out he is, but I also like that he's willing to talk himself up at any given moment, even if there's nobody around to see it. Because he falls through this floor and lands on his feet, and there's nobody around, but he goes, blam! Reflexes like a cat! And then he falls again in the bar. I think that's one of my favorite scenes with Trevor, because he's just getting his ass kicked, and he just asks the guys to stop kicking him in the balls. Just please stop kicking me in the balls. And then later on, when he fights Alucard, he totally kicks Alucard in the balls. Like a fucking asshole. So, yeah, Trevor's great. Trevor has great lines. Trevor has great lines. God shits on my dinner once again. That needs to be on a shirt. The animation is limited except for these fight scenes, and I really appreciate that because the fight scenes look great. Everything else in the anime looks good. I like the style. I really like the animation style. It looks amazing. But, Trevor's walking around town just kind of talking to people, eating jerky. It's not like leaping from rooftop to rooftop every single time because it's not necessary. He does that when he throws down, and that's awesome. The whip's consecrated for fighting vampires and demons. There's a couple of scenes that I wish that had been done a little more cinematically, but that's just like me nitpicking. The cutaways, they kind of do that, but it works. It really worked out. I thought it was funny as shit, especially the second time. I swear it just moved. And it was just so quick and funny. Just boop, done. That's all that needed to be. I liked it. But anyway, I have some problems with the audio because I feel like some of the audio needs to be louder than the music and the sound effects, because when some of your characters talk and there's like music and shit going on, it's really hard to hear what they're saying. But that's just, these are like my main gripes. Overall, the animation is good. The fight scenes are amazing. The voice acting is okay. It could use some work, but as they continue to make it, hopefully that's one of those things that gets better. It looks pretty good. I like the story. The music's okay. I really appreciate all the gore, because man, oh man, it gets gory, and it gets gory fast. And I like that shit. Once again, really good dialogue, especially from your main guy, Trevor. There's a lot of material. I don't know why they're being really timid about this. And that's my biggest gripe about Castlevania. Castlevania is only 4 episodes long, and they say season 1, and then season 2 is going to be 8 episodes long. So that's 3 movies. So why don't you just put it out like that? Or do the really smart thing and don't call Castlevania Season 2 Castlevania Season 2. Just say complete Season 1. And it'll be 12 episodes, fine. That's great. I am looking forward to Season 2. I don't want it to be called Season 2. I just want it to be called the rest of Season 1. That's what I want. Season 2, aka the rest of Season 1. You know what you should all be calling Castlevania? You should all be calling Castlevania How Fucking Berserk Should Look. That's what we need to be calling Castlevania. Just How Berserk Should Look. I enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to more. I hope you are too. My official rating and my unofficial rating system, totally watchable. Check it out. It's on Netflix. It's literally 4 episodes, and they're only 30 minutes. Hell, they're only like 25. You got 2 hours? Okay. And I may be a little jaded from, you know, the previous experience from Netflix binging. Daredevil, Stranger Things, Luke Cage, all that shit. Orange is the New Black. I'm used to sitting down and binging something for, you know, half a day at least. And then, you know, we sat down for Castlevania, and then we looked up and we were like, oh shit, it's only 9 o'clock. It's over? Yeah. Oh fuck. But otherwise, it's really good. The reason it feels like lackluster is because they weren't really sure how well this was going to be received, so they probably didn't throw as much money at it as they could have, or as they're going to, now that they know that people want it. So I'm hoping Season 2 looks and sounds even better. Once again, what do we call this? How Berserk Should Look. If Berserk looked like this, I would be so happy. This is AniView by Dave. Of course, I'm Dave. If you have any questions, comments, confusions, suggestions, put them below, and I will get back to you. No, seriously, though. Get your shit consecrated. Did you see how well that worked? That worked great. Truth be told, I wasn't really a fan of Castlevania. I was playing Metroid. Sorry.